Boom. And we're live. Right. Cool. Alright, hopefully it's going to start soon.
Say we're live.
Yeah. We're live.
Oh yeah.
It's exciting stuff.
Yeah, because I was getting the stream up.
Yeah, I haven't got permissions to like put my thing in a live match, so I don't know how many people are actually going to like tune into it.
Just chuck it in general.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Just do that. Ba. Let's see, outside online. Oh yeah, Thomas is in pre-game lobby, so hopefully it will start soon. Oh, and we're in. Alright. Okay, well, we're going to pick some bands. So, wait, can you see my screen alright?
Yep.
Noise. Right. So, let's get the bands going. Might switch these teams around as well. Right, there we go. On and Soul.
Your intro still on, by the way.
Oh yeah, I should probably change that. See, streaming's going so well.
Noobcaster.
Yeah, get me out. I'm trash. I was also there is no Atlas in the picks and bands software, so that's going to stay blank. That's not my fault though. Oh, there's also no Clio, so that's going to stay blank as well.
Just replace it with like Alposh.
Yeah, tons of Alposhes.
Who bans Alposh anyway?
It won't matter.
Cool. Right, Atlas and Clio band. Thoth is first pick for Team Toxic, and part-time Pantheon, lock-in Geb and Artio. That's Artemis. This is going so well.
Winning or losing doesn't matter. We all shall return
Wow.
to nature in the end.
And now Team Toxic are looking in Athena and Sanos.
With me,
Wisdom
you all
Yeah, Garanos is a bit better now because he's got the cripple in his 2, doesn't he?
Yeah, that was a pretty big buff to him, definitely.
So if he hits the gap before he gets CC immunity, could be decent for stopping a rollout.
Yeah, I'm also interested to see how Thoth does with the double like flat pen build that people seem to be going.
He does alright, but Fenrir counters him quite hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just been locked in.
Yeah. Which is obviously why you don't pick him first.
Yeah, Thoth first pick's a bit risky, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Part-time Pantheon are now banning Camazots. So I'd say it's a good ban.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Although I'm not sure they need it when they have a Geb, because the Geb obviously can just shield and then Camazot's ult does a lot less damage, really.
Yeah, that's
Which is what you're really scared about, because he's unpeelable when he's in that ult.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
good ban nonetheless. And the
Yeah,
Silla ban
he's
coming through.
definitely
Obviously,
annoying to
Silla works.
play against.
Yeah, Silla working really well with the double flat pen build.
Yeah, has a lot
So
of setup with the Fenrir and the Geb as well. So
yeah, I'd be surprised if there isn't a Morgan Le Fay ban coming through. To be honest, she's got like so much self pill and works so well with the double flat pen.
I actually go for the Persephone, which I'm slightly surprised about because most people don't value her that highly.
I don't value that highly, so it's expected to see it come through. But you know, some teams work with it. Well, I'm not sure we've seen it from part-time Pantheon before. But maybe Team
Yeah.
Toxic think they have one in there. Tiamat, yeah, I think that should have been a ban or looked at right
I should have
over
created a
Persephone, but
world that
you
you
know,
do not
Yeah.
exist in.
different teams value different things. But
I'm a
then
hover as well.
We make walls so
and locked
that we
in.
may live
Yeah.
She is
in
like
peace.
supposedly supposed to be the best solo laner according to Final K's tier list now.
Yeah, that is true. So potentially a good ban.
Um,
I never really been a fan of Hammer myself.
I can't play her to save my life, but
Yeah.
when she reaches the late game team fight, like you know she's there,
Yeah, that is true.
and it's easy immunity for the Fenrir.
Yeah, her one is so good late game, and her ult for team fights is nuts. But I can't play her whatsoever. So
I'm gonna see what. I think we're only waiting on a jungle now, which will be quite interesting
yeah,
to see. 4?
or hover.
I'm not sure.
Obviously,
I'm not sure I like it, to be honest, because if he dies on the Tiamat, it's a question of like who kills who at that point.
yeah,
I think Tiamat's a bit too tanky for the 4, but we'll see. Maybe I'm completely wrong and he stomps.
just realised their support. No, that's their Team Toxic solo is slightly different, so I just updated his name, Mr. E-Man.
That was
So
Humbug solo from last season, I think, or Humbug support.
yeah,
It's
is
an
an
army.
army.
That's just gonna
I am
bring
the
instant-
sharpness of sorrow.
instant wave pressure for out to there.
Yeah. Yeah, his army is so
Yeah.
strong. They've definitely got a lot of pressure in the early with Fenrir as an army.
Yeah, but Geb doesn't bring much lane pressure as well, so if
That's
Keranos
true.
and Athena can play it right, then they can probably take over. But we'll see how it goes, because obviously Geb can cleanse the taunt from Athena.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think Geb's going to be, the Geb shields are going to be sort of really, really important in this game with the amount of CC that Team Toxic have got. So
If he can just cleanse whoever 4 lands on, then
yeah,
it'll be really impactful.
yeah, definitely. Right.
But you got a bit of everything with part-time Pantheon's draft here. Early with the Fenrir is an army, and you going late with the Tiamat. But then you're also going late on the other side with Foth and Amaterasu, so
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Actually, though, pretty good pick into Toxic's draft as well with the cripple. A little,
if
like,
RTO can get
premature
ahead,
around
then
it.
like, she can run this game. But
Yeah,
with Amaterasu, we need to play it right now because she's got a lot better, especially with the Death's Toll build. She's just got so much sustain in lane.
yeah, definitely. Right. Okay, let's load into game then. Should be. There we go. Let's grab items. There we go. Cool. Well, here we go. Part-time Pantheon versus Team Toxic. Exciting stuff. First cast. Please don't hate on me if I mess some stuff up. What's your predictions, Jacob, of picks and bans?
What for? Who's going to win the game?
Yeah.
I couldn't really tell you, to be honest. It really depends on how the early goes with each lane. I think if they can play around mid, I mean part-time Pantheon with the Fenrir Tiamat and stop the Foth from getting the damage online, I think part-time Pantheon can win. But also on the other side, if the Foth gets ahead, then he can just run the game.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Kind of just all depends on the early game here. Have I got everybody in the wrong position? I think so. Right. Cool.
Just looking at the builds, pretty standard from everyone.
Yeah. Got the death toll on
Although
Anna.
on the FOF though, he picked up a conduit gem over the third Santa time.
Yeah.
So,
I guess that's just to sort of pressure the early game counter, or try and counter the Fenrir pressure, essentially.
he's gonna have to work out where he gets the rest of his cooldown from though.
Yeah.
Because obviously you want that one on fourth up as much as possible, along with the 3.
Yeah.
And then Kronos is on gilded, so he's gonna be getting a lot of gold off of that. But Izzy's got Death Soul, so he's gonna be sustaining a bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder if they're going into Devos or Bloodforge.
Yeah, it looks like potentially an early gank onto solo. Maybe a bit of a cheese strat.
I don't think
Interesting to
it's
see.
gone. Looks like he's got pressure in solo, so not much
Yeah.
he can do there.
It's interesting to see the different starts coming out from jungle. Like Fenrir went through to the back. Oh, missed Brutalize. Went to his
Interesting
back
Brutalize.
camps. Yeah, and whereas what's it? Thor just went straight to mid.
If I come out in duo,
And just gank onto solo lane, but
he really likes that
nothing comes of
solo,
it.
doesn't he?
Yeah. He's losing out a little bit of farm here. But then both junglers are still level 2, so I said everybody.
Big knock up.
Yeah.
Doesn't just getting poked out really.
Yeah.
Not so big.
His army hasn't got the pressure surprisingly, but then like you said earlier, like Gebers lacks the pressure and
Yeah, it doesn't bring much to the
supports
lane,
for
but
sure.
in the team fights he's very good. Oh, fighting mid.
Potentially a first blow onto Tiamat was very, very close. Good knockouts. Oh, and he gets
live?
on. Oh no!
Oh, no.
no! Mike gets the first blood. So that's pretty
Yeah,
good kill, and also Fenrir has to back because he's 2 poked out, so that's a pretty large win for Team Toxic.
Well, looks like he's going to the invade as well.
Yeah. That's
Maybe an early invade onto the
unfortunate
blue.
timing for PTP to lose out on their mid and
Yeah,
jungle.
surprised the 4 is not going for the blue here. Because Amma could quite easily just push up and make that quite an easy invade.
That is
but-
true. She's a little bit low on mana potentially, so might have been the reason
Yeah,
why.
so it would be. Probably. But yeah, not a good look for part-time Pantheon when you want that 4th being ahead.
Good
Going
double
for
taunt,
double taunt,
potentially an
and then
upkill onto
Kronos
this game.
backing in.
And just like
Yeah,
as it does
fall,
get the kill.
and there's not dashing out, so she will live. 4.
Potentially getting onto this Fenrir's fortunate timing, but realise might be able to get him. Looks like it. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Ult does come out from Thoth, but so that is significant. Thomas
coming
may be
in.
able to.
Can he do anything? I don't think he can do anything here, though, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They were looking at an invade on the purple, but it's not. What's going on in solo?
Just 2 tanks smacking each other, same as always, really.
Yeah, I doubt there's gonna be much going on in solo because they've got so much sustain.
Yeah, but both solos, Amma and Artio, both pretty safe.
Yeah,
As solos go, so I'll be
definitely gonna
surprised
be-
to see a solo kill, but anything's possible.
I think it's gonna be a lot of action around mid and duo this game, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
More so in the mid because obviously both junglers can set up quite well for their mid. So, and then once this Geb and Athena rotate, it'll definitely be a lot more action. With Athena being able to ult to both side lanes as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Way more so in duo than solo, unless Artio does fall low, but that's probably unlikely.
Yeah, definitely. Artio is so tanky.
I think everyone knows it. Oh, bit
decent
damage
poke
from that
onto
TMA.
Thor.
There's not much going on.
Yeah, no, well,
um,
it's a
like,
slowish start, but it's about 2-1.
bit of a lead coming up though. 800
Yeah, we can have a
round
little look at the
800 gold.
graphs. It's 700 XP lead, or up to 1,000, about 1,000 gold lead as well. So,
It's going well for Team Toxic as long as they can keep the lead.
yeah,
They're not playing.
there was a gank onto the duo lane, and potentially would get him out. The
Oh,
beat
go on.
comes out,
Oh,
and
big
Fenrir
ult.
comes out.
Yeah, I think you just sacrificed the beads there because he already used his dash and
Yeah,
I don't know, he was so low that he really wasn't going anywhere. So now he's just a free kill for next time Fenrir has his ult again.
yeah, I agree. It's just
Oh,
an
and there's
unfortunate
the
wasted
Athena
ult.
ult on
There's
the
Amaral as well.
another interesting ult.
I think that was Thor
Maybe,
as well. Unfortunately, they didn't get the kill there.
yeah, maybe I don't think the Athena ult was needed. She was only on the tower and didn't look like Thor and Amma wanted to invest anything further.
Yeah. It's a good poke onto the Fenrir.
Yeah.
He's going to have to back, so potentially able to get some invades off, but yeah, nothing's up, so...
Yeah. The only objective up currently is gold, so
Ooh, that is a good wall from Thomas Flop. And is able to get the gold, comes out as well, but unfortunately isn't able to save his mid laner.
Lisbon Kid did come out from Geb, but a bit too late to save anyone.
Yeah. And Team Toxic
Still
are able
1k gold.
to pick up the obelisk, so it's a small win.
That's onto the jungler as well. I think
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it probably would work better on Athena, considering she can just rotate into anyone on the map and then bring the scepter with her for the damage.
Yeah,
Obviously helps
definitely.
with like clearing stuff, but I don't know.
Also
But-
looking to get aggressive onto outside, but I think spotted out on a ward.
Indeed.
PTB
They are looking at a
this
red
buff,
invade.
so it just there's a lot of
Or
poke
is
onto
going
the
on to the
tier
air.
one,
You're going on
and
to the Geb, followed by the
good stun from and even
Wait for Ragnarok.
yeah, even better.
down goes
Buff.
the Fenrir.
Yeah, and it's Fenrir ult down as well, so that's a pretty big win.
I'm a bit
not
surprised
sure.
that they were playing around the red
Yeah,
when
I'm
they
not
knew
sure they
going on.
could have gone for the invade then when they're already 2k below. But I suppose at the same time you kind of got to make things happen when you are behind. So
Yeah, I think it would have been better if they played around purple invade when they know the current speeds are down.
yeah, it's unfortunate.
And therefore was the team out.
Securing that with the taunt as surrender vote coming out. Potentially a pause. Oh no, yeah, pause. It's a DC on the Fenrir. Unfortunate.
Yeah, not looking too good for part-time Pantheon right now when they're about 3k down now.
Yeah, 3k down in 7 minutes is a little bit rough, but you know, I've seen big comebacks, so they might be able to pull
Both
something back.
ADCs going for the Dev Gauntlets build.
Yeah,
Bit
that's
interesting considering I think there's a penetration build that's supposed to be the quote-unquote meta right now.
Yeah, I don't
Which
play
is
carry.
oh right. It's can't remember off the top of my head. Right, what is it? Death's Toll, Crusher, Assy, Kins, Silver Ranch, and then I think it's Oboe last. I've been
Probably.
told that's the meta for ADCs right now.
Oboe is AP.
It is the passive is very nice, yeah, in team fights because you can just have it chain around everyone, especially that much attack speed. So I think it would have worked quite well on the Izzo, especially the attack speed stim with the Silver Ranch stacks as well. But
Yeah.
chosen to go down Dev Gauntlets route, which isn't a bad route by any means.
Yeah, isn't the best with devs because obviously with the AoE autos it's less healing, but yeah, like I said, I don't play carry, so
I think Assy works quite well on her.
yeah, for sure. If you get the Assy passive and you pop your one, then you're pretty much full healing every time.
Geb coming in for a gank, but not quite getting there in time. I think with Geb, you want that blink before you start really doing anything. But
Yeah.
then it's also, do you sacrifice not having the med?
That is true, yeah. I'd
like,
like to
yeah,
see
yeah,
Geb get the get a blink second relic for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Otherwise, you don't really have much gauge on the side of part-time Pantheon,
Yeah.
except from the Fenrir. Like Fenrir late game is going to we're going to get a bit blown up by this team.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
you'd like to see the blink on the Geb.
Going on to Sandness again, but he is able to get out. Thor is up in the air. He is going for the jeweler.
Something down. Oh, he's
Good
got them both.
out, so.
Got the
Leader
feed.
comes out as well.
These were used on outro. These were used on outro, so
That's
it is
pretty big.
profit in its way.
Fenrir comes
Fenrir
out
going
and
in.
blink. Ooh, but
Feed on
it's
the floor.
deleted. Unfortunate Gebel. A little bit slow off the mark, but good peel from outside to slow down Team Toxic
Yeah, I
on the
think-
chase. But I think Geb needs to
I'm
get
not-
out here because Athena's coming around the back. Wipe
Yeah,
up the
for sure.
dash.
But it's also, where does he go?
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. I think if he just headed towards T2, he might have been able to get out there. So
Yeah.
sticking another T1. Yeah, unfortunate. Definitely big profit for Team Toxic there. I think they got Izanami beads and
And there's an army life as well, and looks like a purple buff as well.
yeah, I think they're just giving up a bit too much here on the side of part-time Pantheon.
Yeah, I'd like to see Team Toxic sort of try and push that lead. Go for like a Gold Fury. Just keep extending
For sure, for sure.
it. Go for some more buff invades.
Got 1 level lead in ADC, 1 level lead in support, mid, 2 levels in the jungle. Just they're just sort of snowballing really.
Yeah,
They,
it's unfortunate because part-time Pantheon's draft is going to struggle from behind. I think
Yeah,
R2
definitely.
feels
Get from
really
behind doesn't
bad
feel
from
good.
behind. Get
Well,
feels
RT is
bad.
not that far behind, to be fair.
True.
It's just, but the Geb will feel really bad from behind. I think.
Yeah.
Since, yeah, I don't know. His ult's not that great when you're behind because you sort of
Blinking,
wanted to engage, blink in, engage. But it works. It works from behind for the defense, I suppose. But yeah, I'd like to see Team Toxic try and set up a Gold Fury.
Yeah, I'm surprised they
Wow.
haven't already, but they are going that way now, so potentially looking for it, but
40 seconds on his army beads, so
yeah,
they are pressuring out this duo side, so they could be looking for the goal. Oh yeah, 4 in the air.
Yeah, and he's going
think
on
they'll-
to his army. And
Oh,
does
and mid.
kills. Good kill from Thomas Flop. Looking at mid as well, Mike potentially quite out of position here, and 3 of them, and yeah, it is killed off there. Little poor positioning, perhaps from the Thoth. But yeah, R2 has rotated in, and she is the one that is level with them.
Oh, Fenrir LR, and he's picked up Blood Mitch, the Athena.
And Thomas
Will
Flop is
they be able to
really
do
low,
anything
but
off
he is able to kill L9 Rat, and AR'd kill the Geb as well.
RT is still swinging though.
Yeah, R2 is so tanky, and she is level with them, but
I'm not
that's
sure
just
she'll be able
one
to get anything
person,
here.
yeah, versus
Although she is trying her hardest.
yeah.
But that does mean that Team Toxic won't be able to do the Gold Fury. At least.
That is true. That's true. It's a good rotation from R2 to prevent that. But Amma is able to take the back camps, so has
this is
now
the,
gained a 2-level lead. So that's going to be rough for them.
Yeah, sort of the other side of the coin, isn't it?
Mm,
You rotate over and then Amma gets free farm
yeah,
and a tower.
yeah, exactly.
And now R2 is 2 levels behind. Yeah, I think part-time Pantheon are going to want to start slowing the game down so they can get their farm back and all that.
Yeah, definitely.
At this point, I'd keep wards on the Gold Fury and just sort of look to trade out with Pyro. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure they can really step up. Well,
I
just
definitely
all
agree
dying.
there. Mr. E-Man is able to rotate out from solo. Oh, good stun through the
Yep,
wall
in
onto the
the-
Geb, and he is very low. And a cracking snipe
Oh.
from Mike. does confirm the kill to get. They are rotating over to the Pyromancer now, so
Yeah, well,
looking for
there
the
goes that
first
option.
yeah.
I don't think there's much still potential on the other side, on the side of Pantheon Pantheon either. So
Yeah, I know. Don't have apart from the is an army ult, they don't really have any huge burst confirm ultimates.
yeah, it's not looking too good, especially when Thomas Flop is getting this far ahead, 8-0 on the 4. Yeah, his
Yeah,
Rune Forge online now, so he's been going to be doing a lot of damage to that ult.
Slop is having an outstanding game to be fair. So
Both ADCs still going the same build as well. Quite interesting.
yeah, the only difference
so,
is the Gilded Arrow, obviously, in Star Iron.
Yeah, well,
Group
Atlantis
up
Bow,
around
which
this goal theory.
recently got buffed, didn't it?
Yeah, that item is cracked.
Oh yeah, Soul Branches as well. They just
Just ADCs.
made, yeah, just give them more. Love it when I'm support.
There's no
I
no
think
way
they're going
they can
for.
step up to that. Ooh, ult from Thor comes out, and Beads and ult from His Army come out. Team
Yeah,
potentially
definitely.
caught out there, and E-Man is able to get the kill there. They are playing quite far up, but I don't think they have too much need to worry. It's good ult from Geb, but may have cost him his life. Thoth ult comes out just off the mark. And
Just the one kill onto Tiamat, looks like.
yeah,
But,
they are able to
I
take
think
up the red
Team
buff
Toxic-
though. So that's
Your
something.
Team Toxic are probably quite happy with that trade in anyway, because you got Bees on the Yeza,
Yeah.
Bees on Tiamat.
Thomas
Arguably.
is taking on the solo and jungle on his own back, and it means they are able to pick up the tier 1, potentially going to go for the tier 2 tower.
I'd like to see it because there are obviously no Bees readily available on the back line for Pantheon Pantheon.
Yeah. But if he
I
is
don't
able to
think,
potentially get the kill onto Thoth, ooh, he's really low, no mana as well.
Yeah, it's a
Maybe
bit,
chasing, but
bit criminal that's been allowed to happen.
yeah, that's also
And
hit
the
up from
Bees out
ammo,
the ammo.
yeah. That's huge. I'm not
Burpee getting everything here.
Yeah. Burpy's making the plays.
It's a bit criminal how he's been allowed to step up when the rest of his team probably wouldn't be able to step up in that scenario. So I think if I was Team Toxic, just turn around and kill the Artio. Obviously easier said than done, but he has a T2 magical defense item and that's about it.
Yeah,
Got
Thoth
Voth
will be doing
and-
tons of damage to him right now.
Yeah, and Voth's the one he was on as well, so
Yeah.
it's not like wouldn't have been a hard one to aim.
Jeez.
Oh, poor Fenrir.
half his health bar from one ability, that is rough. But Thor is
Yeah.
potentially looking for more. Is ulting in. Going on to the blue buff.
What is-
spectating?
Fenrir was doing jazz hands on the speed buff.
Yeah. Potentially
Is he going to get caught lazy back in?
DC? No.
Oh, no. I think he was just aware Thor was in the air, and I don't know. Maybe he was just giving us something to look at.
Yeah. Pings are coming out towards Fire Giant.
Tiamat has been caught a bit too far up.
Yeah,
But
they definitely do
no-
need to play safe this level. Deficit.
Yeah.
And potentially there's a good heal from Artio to keep the jungler alive. Geb is now potentially caught out of position. Yeah, that's probably definitely dead.
Dead Geb.
Yeah, level 10 unfortunately for Joy Boy 94. It's gonna be rough.
It's an army in duo lane. Once they see this, they'll probably start a Fire Giant.
Yeah, I don't think PTP are really in a position to step up to it, unfortunately. But he maybe can just sort of
L9 rat
face,
has been
but yeah, they
caught.
don't have to secure for it, and that might actually cost him his life. Cripple comes out from Selenos, and Thomas Divine gets Divine.
Oh, and now I think the Tiamat's going to chop now.
Yeah,
Maybe.
some damage off before Ash dies, but Mike is able to get the kill on that. Also is able to split push and get the tier 1 tower left, but it's probably going to cost
Obviously it's not-
PTP tier 2 tower.
Yeah, obviously not the trade you want. That's the
No.
trade you get.
Definitely not ideal.
I think they're going to have to let this Phoenix go as well. They've got 2 members down and not really in a position where they could defend with those two members anyway, so
Yeah.
level 13 jungle. And
I think Fenrir might have DC'd again. Might be wrong. But it looks like Toxic would have. Oh, going for the Titan. It's going to be an early Titan. It is only 18 minutes in.
they can do it definitely. They've got the damage.
Gebel comes out. Blood Mitch is very low, so Mr. E-Man is half health. But yeah, here is the Titan. And it does go down. So, yeah, definitely a one-sided game. Rough for PTP.
Sure. Well, we'll see how the next game goes, I suppose.
Yeah.
I think if you're part-time Pantheon, you want to... I don't think the draft was particularly bad from them. I think it was just the communication wasn't all there. Like, Geb should have been engaging with Fenrir rather than engaging after Fenrir's dead.
Yeah, for sure.
So, just a bit of communication that needs to be sorted out. And maybe they'll be able to pick up a few more kills and make it a closer game second time around.
Yeah. Let's get back to picks and bans. I have no idea how long it'll be before the next game starts. Let's have a look if they're in the match lobby yet. No, not yet.
I think you need to get the jungle on. Something they can like brag on and be comfortable on. Maybe like not something that's going to set up for the rest of the team, but something they can just
So carry on,
sort
yeah.
of do well on their own, sort of thing. Maybe like an Erlang Shen or Hermats where they can just 1v1 and keep Thomas Lot from doing what he did last game.
Yeah, Thomas sort of the flop definitely sort of snowballed a lead and got really far ahead very quickly.
Yeah, I don't know if he died last game, did he?
I don't think he did.
I'm very sure. Yeah, I'm very sure he finished that game without deaths.
Yeah.
So,
but then again, Thomas Flop, he's a very good player.
is indeed.
Played against him myself. I've fed to him myself, so.
I can't say I fed to him myself, but
Oh.
can't all be me, I suppose. But yeah, I think it was close-ish in the ADC and solo lane until jungle was obviously able to make their rotations over. So obviously, I think PTB needs to look at the 2v2 and mid between the jungle and mid, and sort of think about what they want to do there.
Yeah, they need to go into game 2 with a sort of fresh slate, fresh mind, and just completely forget game 1.
Yeah, I think just sort of sort out the communication, because when they were doing that level 1 gank on solo, it didn't seem like solo was aware, because he was just pushing him out under tower, and obviously John was not going to be able to do much level 1 when they're under tower.
Yeah, definitely. Right, so
Let's see what changes they make.
Pre-game lobby. So I'm just waiting on it to start, and we are loading in. Right. Okay, they have swapped sides. I have to change everything around here. Alright, there we go. So, first ban comes out from part-time Pantheon. They are banning Thor. So, spec ban going Mike's way, and then an Odin ban coming up from Team Toxic.
Nothing too strange, to be honest. Like, Wolf's just good in his own right now, the double pin.
Yeah.
And obviously, Mike did quite well in the last game, caught out a few times, but apart from that, he was dropping some damage numbers.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, ban's a bit interesting.
Yeah. Obviously, PTP didn't have greatest game on Geb, but Geb, the god, is very, very strong. Maybe they just don't want to go against it.
Maybe. I think the new Guardian Atlas probably a bit more of a priority ban than over Geb right now.
Yeah, I don't think we even. Oh no, we did see a ban go to Atlas. To be fair, yeah, he is very strong.
Maybe they're looking. Oh, I was going to say maybe they're looking to let him through, but does not look like that is the case.
Yeah, Atlas ban coming up from PTP. So have an up watch.
Bit interesting to see the Oron ban from Team Toxic. I haven't seen Oron that much in games recently.
Yeah,
Maybe he's
a lot of people are valuing him pretty highly. Same with Sol, but
Soul definitely is quite a good
yeah,
mage ADC this season.
yeah. But I'm surprised that because Hecate was obviously nerfed recently. So, but I know a
Yeah.
lot of people are still prioritizing those two really highly.
With the new Tahuti and the attack speed you can get on it.
Yeah, they are still strong, definitely. Yeah, it was a Bastet first pick. So, what do you think of that? It's definitely less setup than the Fenrir, and potentially more hyper carry esque. It could go to solo, even. Wouldn't hate
Yeah,
that.
depending on where it goes, you can go solo or jungle with this, although it's probably not as good in solo anymore.
Yeah.
Because of the damage nerfs, you're not really being as much of the bully. But the
Winning or
R2 is
losing
being
doesn't
followed on the other
winds of
side.
We all shall return to
Yeah,
nature
R2
in the
Heim.
And now
end.
locked in with the Heim.
Mm.
With the Bastet, like if it is in jungle, then if you can hit the ults on it, then it can be really good. But if you can't hit the ults on it, then it's just another jungle, and you're not really getting much value out of it because all she can do is jump in to you,
I'm a
get a root on you.
monster!
Yeah.
With the Scylla, that could be quite good. So we'll see how that happens. Or the RT on the other side, you probably won't be jumping into that cripple.
Yeah.
But with the Heim on the
I'm
other side,
slightly
you jump in
surprised
on.
to see the Scylla into the RTO. But I suppose what
I mean,
mid
you don't
laner
want
is
to see
good
much
in
into an
RTO.
RTO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, R2 into Bastet might be a bit rough. You know, Bastet jumps in, cripple field, and then she can't get out.
And with the Heim, you jump in on the Bastet, Heim just ults you. If you don't have beads, you're dead.
Yeah, that is true.
So
But
it's
Ganesh,
good counter picks. But
Ganesh is good into Heim though, so well, I'm pretty sure the silence stops him from teleport. I assume. Probably I don't think I've actually seen that interaction myself, but I would assume.
I don't think it. I believe the only thing that stops the teleport is cripples
Oh really? Okay. Well.
or CC,
Yeah.
just CC in general. But yeah, Ganesh a good pick nonetheless with the ult and the prot shreds.
Yeah.
You
For
don't.
sure.
You gotta make your decision if you're gonna walk through or not.
A lot of support players that think Ganesh is, top 3 supports.
Yeah, I'm not one of them.
So I got a Merlin
so
ban
many good
and a
picks, right?
Saras ban, Chak ban. Chak's been rising up in the meta. What do you think of him?
Chak, he's good in lane, good mid game team fights. I think he can have a bit of impact late game, but obviously he's not that great. I don't think. When you go late game, it's like when Nisilla will be really good, the Chak probably won't be as good. So, but yeah, if you're looking to not get bullied in lane, then Chak definitely good ban. Especially the Osiris. It looks like they're just trying to get rid of the people that can stand up to RTO.
Yeah. Sure, and it's Persephone blocking Team Toxic.
None
So
will flee my grasp.
potentially PTP new, whiter. No, actually no, it was Team Toxic that banned Persephone. So maybe, yeah, Toxic just valued Persephone quite highly.
Well,
So
they're going to have a lot of cripples now with the RTO cripple and the Persephone ult cripple field.
Yeah, that is true. I think Persephone ult is good. Obviously, it is a really, really good team fight ultimate. But since her rework, I hate her. I just like 2 or 3 stars on Persephone before her rework, and I just don't touch her now since. So
Fair enough. I think her team fight potential can be really high. With the she doesn't. Her bone rush can do a lot of damage if she hits into a squishy. But with the Medusa and Cthulhu being
Look
holded
into my
and now locked in,
yeah.
that is something.
Oh, but that is
Cthulhu
rough.
can do.
even gods
The
must
answer
heed
back
the scales of
from Team
fate.
Toxic
Oh,
and
yeah.
Nemesis. That's going to be
Now,
rough for Burpee. I liked it at first because Burpee, I think maybe the Cthulhu can create so much space and kind of.
Yeah, I was liking it as well. I was thinking the Cthulhu can go on the back line here,
Yeah.
and just creates loads of space, and with the Bastet jumping on you, doing the damage. But now with the Nemesis lock-in,
It's gonna be
it's not
rough.
looking too good.
For sure, yeah.
But
Um,
the Medusa on Otto could be quite good if she gets ahead, or even just comes out of lane, same level. I think Medusa's really good right now,
yeah.
being able to dash through minions.
She gets
And
so much pressure in the early as well, which I think Heim kind of lacks a bit of.
with his AoE autos, you can get a lot of wave pressure, to be fair.
Yeah, that is true.
And Heim's gonna be smacking quite hard late game, depending on what build he wants to go.
Yeah,
So,
Heim definitely does smack very hard.
but I think it's gonna be around the mid 2v2 here.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. Scylla, Bastet, or Nemesis Persephone.
Yeah.
See.
So definitely loses the pressure in mid. Bastet Nemesis? I don't know. Let me just
We'll see.
spectator.
I wonder what part-time Pantheon are gonna go this time. They're gonna cringe gank in solo again, or they're gonna start with mid 2v2 on.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see. Right. Let's get into game. So I need to sort this out. Comes to me. Get me out. Goes there, goes there, that goes there. Boom. Right, game 2. So currently it is 2-1. No, 1-0 even to Team Toxic. Can't speak. But yeah, I want to see the jungle starts. Because I believe, PTP last time went from red to the back camps. Whereas Thomas Flop went to mid lane, I think is the more traditional one.
Yeah, there's a few different ones out there. Obviously, there won't be next patch with them changing the buff camps, but you know, high-res can do high-res things.
That is true.
But it looks like they are both going for the traditional start, where they both jungle mid at speed, ADC support green, and obviously solo at blue.
Yeah. Anything different in builds? It's pretty similar. Mike's going for Conduit Gem again.
I'm a bit surprised we're not seeing the Hand of the Gods on. Actually, no, it's not a bit surprising to say. See the Hand of the Gods on RTO. She might be able to make it now that minions aren't going to be that far forward in lane.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to see who gets lane pressure there, but
yeah, it'd be interesting. I think I really like Cathedral at first, but then the Nemesis is just such a good counter pick. Yeah, that is rough. A lot of weight perhaps on Burpy's shoulders if he can pull it off. I think if he is able to create enough space, PTP could get back into this. But
if he is pulling it off, then Thomas Flop's doing something wrong.
That is true. Ooh, Solo Club just off the mark. I'm also
surprised that.
chunking.
Yeah, I was about to say a bit surprised that Heim's not gone for the farm, but can see why now.
Yeah,
just chunking.
Good poke out.
Nemesis go around the back of Scylla.
Yeah, potentially able to get first blood here. Oh, he hasn't leveled the 3.
He doesn't.
Ooh, just
not
off the
enough
mark.
damage, unfortunately.
Takes tower shots, that has a lot of damage. Oh, and I missed a kill on solo lane. Albie 72 getting the first blood onto Mr. E-Man. That's definitely good.
That is definitely good. A good sign for part-time Pantheon. Getting this Cthulhu ahead, not ahead in lane, but comfortable in lane. You don't want him being just bullied by this RTO all game, and then Nemesis comes along and makes him really bad in the team fight.
Yeah. Ooh, looks like Bastard may have DC'd. Oh no, and he's back. Ooh, and L9 right, the blink comes out from Nemesis, is able to kill the Scylla.
Unfortunate if he has DC'd there.
Yeah, I think he was just still, so potentially that is unfortunate. Two tanks smacking each other, same old there. Yeah, fortunate PTP have lost the lane pressure in Duo lane. I think this Ganesh has been on low health for quite a while. Ooh, very low. A med does come out from the Ganesh as well. Not sure he necessarily needed to, but I guess better safe than sorry.
I think he only uses that if their jungle's in the left jungle,
Yeah.
because then they could like look to contest purple. But I think it's just going to go away now, and the med's not really going to do much except allow them to get one more wave.
For sure, yeah. And Team Toxic are able to invade the purple buff, so getting a win there. Fortunate that mid and jungle weren't in a position to counter-rotate that. But
yeah,
Buster
maybe.
is looking towards left lane potentially. Nice to go towards
Just
oracles
oracles.
instead, yeah. And
So dash away.
yeah.
You haven't named the teams, well, we?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do it, only because spectator bug, where you type and it then messes up everything.
Alright, yeah. Probably better second story then.
Yeah.
I'm sure people can work out with you too. That's dead mid. Not getting much off it though.
Yeah, as expected, Scylla doesn't have the pressure in middle. Actually,
Ganesh
Ganesh is very low. Oh, Heimel comes out about, so bees are forced out. Oh, and he is so low. Just one more auto onto Ganesh and he would have been.
They just keep surviving.
Yeah, he's been on like 200 HP for the whole game. I feel.
I think now that I know Heim ult's down, maybe Bastet can look over there though.
Yeah.
Obviously he's not the CC Moon dash out or the ability to just hit Bastet with the ult as soon as he jumps in.
Yeah. That is Nemesis ult down. Oh, and Persephone ult down.
Just
F9 Rise. Yes, they were able to dodge that out. That's a good job we turned around.
But definitely better look from part-time Pantheon this time, to be fair.
Yeah. It's getting better.
Not sure.
Oh, burst out.
Oh,
comes
hello.
Out, hits it onto the onto Thomas Flop. Potentially we get the kill.
Oh,
She's so low. Can the cat get the kill? Looks like it. And, oh, Albie
Nice.
72 popping off on the back.
The ADC has rotated over. Heim is here.
Just like Ezra is here. Doesn't have ult though, so isn't going to be able to get much off of it, unfortunately. And it does mean that PTP aren't able to secure their purple buff, so small win.
Oh, if they spot out the Heim here, they could also get. They could also got a kill. I think. They had wards. Are aware of it. Fortunate. Because that definitely was dangerous pathing by the Heim there.
Yeah, it was definitely a little bit aggressive going underneath the Gold Fury like that.
Would have been a long way back to tower.
Yeah. PTP have shown a lot more signs of life in Game 2 so far.
Yeah.
But
The farm's obviously gone wrong somewhere though, because they are a bit behind. Although in kills they have the advantage, but doesn't matter if you're not getting the gold.
that is true.
Although it's only 100 gold now.
Yeah. I think that second kill sort of leveled it up a little bit closer now, so I think Team Toxic definitely does have the better farming so far in this set.
Everything even except from the dual lane, which is probably like half a level.
Yeah, probably not much, probably not huge difference.
Heim is back in and camps have just cut off on the left side, so Outso might be able to make that lead a bit less now.
Yeah, definitely.
If he's aware of the camps coming up anyway.
Let's see if we get his Harkins and he's going to go for his Harpy now. Team Toxic are able to get the Obelisk as well, so another little win for them there. There's a Harpy camp on the left. Is he going to go for it? Yeah. Oh, I missed another kill.
Albie picking up another kill into Thomas Floor.
So far, that's exactly what PTP need to be doing.
Yeah,
shutting
definitely.
down Thomas and making sure that he just can't play the game.
Yeah, he's done a bit greedy by not picking up the beads there.
Yeah.
Oh, and Burpee has now got a bit of pressure in solo lane as well.
Yeah, this is what they're looking for. Oh, the high
Always
mark
wanna
comes
make a
out from
rotation.
Buster. Oh, something goes
Obviously,
wrong
some
with
of
our
it.
spectator. I think it looks like. Oh, no. He's back.
Yeah, I don't
Just
know if
him.
you saw, but Ganesh came over for a blue invade, and I don't think anyone was aware.
Alright.
Because, Cthulhu just seemed like he didn't know or didn't care because he wasn't walking up to it at all. So just a few communication issues there.
Yeah, definitely.
Because now Ganesh has split some XP with him, and
Toxic have got a
probably
1k gold lead again now, so yeah, maybe PTP just need to behind the scenes work on their farming a little bit.
yeah, they have all their camps up, so they can go through that and get it now.
Obviously, farming is such an important thing.
This is looking at the Seducer.
Yeah, that is true. So it's just gonna back, and yeah, Nemesis is gonna back off as well.
Yeah, I think she got spotted over a ward.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Still on one. Mike looking to get aggressive potentially. Nemesis. Mia is hovering around on the left side, but so is Albie on the right. No action going on at the moment. Oh, bust out. Oh, comes out just off the mark. That would have been pretty sick. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. We did hit that.
Albie is a bit low on mana though.
One money,
So
yeah.
it'll be
Pluck out.
a bit hard.
Ooh. Pluck out from Sobek and the ult, and Stephanie ult, and Nemesis ult.
Interesting silver out there.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. Didn't really get much use out of it.
Yeah, about 5 seconds before that, and it would have hit someone, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anything different on the builds? So, oh yeah, both ADCs going for slightly different builds this time. We've got Crusher on Heim and Jotuns from Medusa, rather than Devs that we saw from both last game.
I'm not sure I like the Jotuns here, to be honest. I think I would have definitely preferred to see the Crusher, especially the ability to just poke Heim out like that with the 2. And you just get the extra damage with the Crusher and the attack speed.
Yeah, definitely. I think with Crusher, so probably would have been able to sort of box and fight Heim a lot better. Oh, the ult comes out from Burpee. They're diving. Almost flopped this game. Albie getting his 3rd kill onto the
Definitely
Nemesis.
not going deathless this game.
4th in total. Yeah. Oh, good double knockup. And B's coming out from Stephanie. Still just off the mark with Crash.
Missed E-Man
Artemis
has
here.
to in, so could.
Oh, but-
Looks like they just want to disengage.
Yeah, good silence from Ganesh keeps the RTO from diving any further. So yeah, that's pretty good. Again, signs of life from PTP.
Yeah, they're definitely doing a lot better this game, but obviously the farm is where they're lacking. I think if they had a good farm game, then they'd be in the lead by like 1 to 2k here and be able to look at the goal viewer. Monster.
What I'd like to see from PTP is if get the next pick and then try and go for a Gold Fury or a Pyro and just force a fight.
Yeah, you need to like decide to play around duo or solo at this point and get pick there and then get the objective. Because with solo they're a better secure by miles.
Yeah, so definitely.
They can afford to take those objectives.
Got a lead in solo and jungle, so probably good thing up for a Pyromancer. It is probably a better idea without being 2 levels behind, unfortunately. They're going to struggle for the Gold Fury unless they get to kill the Heim. So 13 Heim is pretty scary at 11 minutes.
Yeah, he's just got the Assi online as well, and a tier 1 Silver Branch is what I'm assuming he's going into there.
Potentially, yeah.
Unless it's Atlantis.
I don't know if he has the attack speed for Silver Branch just yet.
Well, you're not really looking for the passive at this point, to be honest. It's just so stat heavy with 20% pen now. Like you just don't pick it up for that. They are grouping around with the Gold Fury though.
Yeah.
But they don't have. They are on 2 wars at the moment, unfortunately.
Both teams have quite good burn. Ganesh and also with the Nemesis on Team Toxic. They are going for it. Ganesh comes out, Bastel comes out, but Thomas Fop is able to pick up LB72. Stephanie comes out as well. Cthulhu is out, and Science coming out from Ganesh trying to protect his mid laner. And also, and just like as it almost trade, Burpee is popping off, doing a ton of damage. Was able to zone out Mike for absolutely ages, and Burpee gets a double kill.
Just bring up the damage for a minute.
Yeah. Double damage.
Yeah, that's what I expected to see. Burpee
doing
definitely
so
carried
much
that
right
team
now.
for his team.
Yeah, he is
I think,
massive on his Cthulhu right now.
If also had I don't think he had the Assy during that fight, but if he did, then I think he would have been able to survive and possibly kill off someone else. Bit unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for PTP. Burpee did, he zoned off Persephone. He was doing everything perfect there. Or you couldn't ask for more from a solo laner. Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I think. I don't know who the Nemesis went on to, but it should have been on Burpee.
Yeah.
I think next time it will be on Burpee now.
Yeah, for sure. The good thing with Nemesis is even if she is behind, her ult is still going to be impactful no matter what. Especially
Well, here it is definitely.
Yeah.
But the XP gaps very slim. So I think both teams can. Yeah, 1.2k. It's not that much. It's like an item, like a bit of an item here and there. To be fair.
Yeah.
Like a tier 2 for
got the lead in solo and jungle still, but losing out in the other 3 roles.
Does look like they're going to go for the Pyro though.
Yeah, that's definitely
Whether
good.
I don't think they are. I don't think Team Toxic are aware of it either.
That is true.
I think
but
they
potentially might rotate for the Skull Fury if
once they see this Pyro get done, I think they're going to go on this Skull Fury.
Yeah. There's the ult out from outside.
He needs to be very careful here.
PTP, yeah, I'd say not bad to hover around it. They just need to play it safe. Josh Boy stepping up a little bit too far. E-Man is...
Oh, Bees did come out.
So, good knock up from Burpee. Kill for his backline. Again, doing tons of damage, and they would pick up Artia. Potentially, yeah, went too far in.
That is
and
criminal.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Burpee is on fire. Cyril comes up the Aegis is better.
Big damage from Scylla.
Huge. Basta is able to pick up just like
Destroying
Azza,
them.
and Burpee able to pick up Fireblood Mitch.
I think you just turn around and start the gold now.
Yeah.
What are we going to do about it?
Burpee is massive right now.
It is it's crazy because we said Burpee's could be the one that struggles here with the Nemesis on the other team, but
Yeah. The Nemesis perfect pick into Cthulhu.
that is a
huge counter. But
yeah, missed E-Man just overextending and really costing his team there because all he needed to do was turn around and go back and have them start the Gold Fury. It's a 45.
His team just wasn't able to catch up with him. With
I think
Burpee zoning off 4 members. It's strong.
I think if Team Toxic had wards on the Pyro there, they also could have just taken the Gold Fury for free as well. So
yeah,
lack of wards and maybe just a bit of miscommunication with Mr. E-Man leading to a poor fight. But,
yeah.
I mean, only 2.5k, no, a bit less, 1.5k down, and they've lost both objectives, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, the PTP have definitely for the first time this set are now ahead in gold, so that's.
I mean, PTP's team fights are definitely looking a lot better than Team Toxic, so
Yeah.
it'd be interesting to see how the Fire Giant what fight it goes.
Yeah, definitely. Last game didn't really get a.
Would like to see how we turn around and see the Artio here because I think him and Burpee could do some things.
Yeah. Just counter warding.
And the T1 has been taken in right, so that's going to be a lot of pressure they're able to apply.
Good get some gold out. Just like Azza has returned to the mid lane. level 17 on Heim again is still big. It's got a huge, well, a lot bigger lead than anybody else on this team. They're able to pick up tier 1 in mid, so that's pretty big. And now they're looking towards the Fire Giant.
And he has picked up the Atlantis bow, so he's going to have that crit online now.
Yeah, he's going to be swinging.
Meanwhile, Outso building into what I can only assume is a fail not.
Yeah, I would assume so. I quite like it on Medusa. I'm a big fail not believer. Joy Boy, potentially would have got caught out there, but no, Dharmic Pillars is out there. Bastet comes out, but is off the mark. Yeah, Team Toxic. I like their position. They're trying to get a pick. Start with Fire Giant. Scylla is, too low on mana, so it definitely needs to back. Hopefully PTP isn't caught out on the ward. But Team Toxic are starting up the Fire Giant, so they know that PTP aren't around.
They're not banning it very quickly, so...
But Burpee might be quite out. Nemesis ult comes out, Stephanie ult comes out, and they are able to burn down Burpee, which is huge for Team Toxic. That is what the Nemesis ult should be doing, going on to Cthulhu every time, and just like that, it just works.
Yeah, I don't think part-time Pantheon can really step up here anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Burpee has been doing so much in these team fights, and...
Yeah, it's unfortunate that he got picked so early.
Unless they can get unless they can get a big
Just
zero.
low and it's so mitigation is probably saving his life there. Dark Pillars comes out again, a little bit off the mark unfortunately. Oh, Bastet onto the RTO. Oh, can I get a pick onto Mr.
Can they burn it though?
Not
enough damage to really burn it. Yeah.
Just like as able to. Whoa. That's Joy Boy gone. I thought PTP were winning that fight for a second, and then it all goes backwards. But Burpee has got back.
I don't think they can do.
Yeah, they
can't do Fire Giant.
It was good from PTP to sort of install the Fire Giant.
Interesting build from the Scylla here. I don't know if you noticed, but he's gone Polynomicon. Yeah. Not much I can say about that one. I don't know where it's come from.
Yeah, that's interesting. I personally wouldn't have done it, but some people
I think if you just
burn believers in Poly on Scylla, so...
Yeah. I think if he just looked a few books to the right, to Soul Reaver, then he probably kills the Sobek there.
Yeah,
or even if he just looks back at the other tree and picks up an Obshard.
Yeah, or Rodder Tahuti is so strong as well. Like I wouldn't have minded that here.
But I don't think there's enough gold to really be investing that much into it for 10% pen at this point.
Yeah, it's true. Team Toxic are now ahead again in gold.
Yeah, this isn't looking for good part-time Pantheon, especially when they just lost a fight from ahead. So
Nemesis comes out onto the Ganesh, and triple build just stopping Ganesh from escaping now. Good poke onto Sobek coming out from Scylla. But yeah, they're looking towards the Fire Giant now. The Team Toxic's positioning around this Fire Giant is just a lot better. They're able to push people out, or push out PTP. Point where they can't really step up.
Yeah, I think Burpee needs to be looking at this Heimdall here. I'm very surprised the Heimdall hasn't gone for the kin size build, especially with Voodoo on the other side. But it would be chunking.
Ultimate is forced out from Scylla. Just at the mark.
Very unlucky.
Yeah, Thomas Flop potentially lazy back in there. Unfortunate. The Bastet though. Also has completed Fail Not now, so that's going to be pretty good for PTP, getting some more crit. And might be able to sneak a Cold Fury here. Heading left though, so just going to settle for the Oracles and get out. I think that's definitely the wise decision. I wouldn't be opposed to PTP looking at the Fire Giant now, because they know that Gold Fury's there. They have the Oracle vision as well, but they are choosing to stay around for this Gold Fury. It's getting low. And
Big ult for Cthulhu.
yeah, Cthulhu is ulting.
As long as you
Huge
can-
knockup with tons of damage. Dharmic Pillars
Interesting
Fury.
call to put the Dharmic Pillars on the Gold Fury.
Yeah. PTP are able to get the Gold Fury, and Aegis comes out from just like Azza. He is so low. That is unfortunate. And is able to TP out. Oh, potentially into the arms of Outso. Does get a kill. Outso does shut down just like Azza. Thomas Flop come around the back. Not sure he's going to be able to get anything there. So, jungle for
People
the
and Gold
lane.
Fury.
Yeah, that's definitely a huge swing for PTP. Their Gold Fury fights are great. It's the positioning.
Yeah,
of
just
Fire
when
Giant.
when you're on the other side of the map, it's not so great.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising when you solo
It's
lane is the
symmetrical.
one ahead.
Hey ho. Yeah, interesting call to put the Dharmic Pillars and the Medusa ult onto the Gold Fury. I feel like you leave the Gold Fury for later, really. Or
Yeah.
just let Medusa. I feel like Medusa could probably just solo it on her own,
Yeah,
and then use the Dharmic Pillars to keep someone on the inside. But
yeah, they might have been able to get more off of that fight if Dharmic Pillars was on sort of the knock-up. I think Dulu managed to get like a 3-man knock-up at the start of that fight. So
Joy Boy has been left on his own.
yeah, Soviet Pluck is off the mark, so that's his saving grace. Again, Team Toxic just got the better positioning here on Fire Giant. I think PTP seemed a little bit scared to step up.
Yeah.
Despite, you know, Burpee doing God's work and zoning off the whole back line of Team Toxic so far. Team Toxic still got a 1k gold lead.
Some very aggressive awards is out as well.
Online Rat is stepping
Very
up perhaps a
mid.
little bit too far, but that's Soviet plucked down, caught by the killer rat.
Burpee's owning 3 of them off.
Yeah, they definitely. PTP want to try and get a pick here. They've just used 2 huge ultimates, Basta ult and Cthulhu ult.
Yeah, I think they just need to disengage, although I'll be wanting to pick a fight with the Fire Giant apparently.
Yeah, there's good damage onto their thanks though. Sunder comes out onto Cthulhu. They're all off the mark,
they're all
unfortunately. Albi is solo, probably undirected. Mr. E-Man, yeah, he does. Also fighting Thomas Flop in the back. Barbara Mitch super low, and I'm Rat's able to clean up that
Mystery
kill.
Man reload as well.
Yeah.
Does
Does
anyone
come back
know?
in. Burpee comes back, but
I'm done.
Rat is able to get Mr. E-Man. Thomas Flop's able to get Joy Boy 94, just like Alice still has ult. And I suspect probably able to finish off that kill. He just does come out. Yeah. Triple kill for Thomas Flop. That's the Thomas Flop from game 1 they were kind of expecting in game 2. Not going with Fire Giant. Well, I suppose they don't have a tank, so might be able to get Phoenix in. Maybe they are going for
10
it. Yeah.
second on the best stick. I think they can get the Phoenix here, yeah.
Yeah, they got good burn with Nemesis and
But yeah, I mean they have all the damage dealers here, so
yeah.
unfortunately it's not exactly the Phoenix you'd like to have, as it's quite easy to defend before the Fire Giant fights.
Yeah, definitely. But a Phoenix
Westbrook.
down is better than no Phoenix down, so
Indeed. Now they can start looking at this Fire Giant.
yeah, huge win for him. Pyromancer's definitely going to be good as well.
Thomas Flop has just skyrocketed up the damage chance as well. 20k
Yeah.
damage.
Just like ours is having a really good
Meanwhile-
game as well. 24k.
Yeah, and Bastet 12k damage, although she's been ahead most of the game.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. I think duo side on PTP unfortunately has struggled a little bit this game.
Again, duo diffed, like my ranked games.
Don't you play duo?
No, of course not. Imagine playing support and ranked.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, of course. So, grouping up again for the Fire Giant.
Is this the 5th time this game?
Yeah, we missed out on Fire Giant fights in game 1, so getting them all in game 2.
Missed out on fights game 1.
That is true.
It
I
was
was really
one I
impressed with how PTP have turned up this game. compared to
Yeah,
game 1. Like,
definitely not looking like the same team, is it?
yeah, they completely look different. Burpee has played so well.
I mean,
So far,
they've lasted 10 minutes longer this time.
that's true.
It's always been tough to beat.
Okay, but
E-Man and
oh,
Thomas Fox
first come
getting
out.
in there, though.
Maybe we'll get E-Man.
Oh, there goes
Stephanie
Stephanie out.
Dharmic Pillar's out as well. Huge damage onto Mike, but Stephanie damage is just nuts. Out, so he's able to get Mike for his troubles. Joy Boy left to die there, just like Azza is doing so much damage at this point, 28k. And Team Toxic are maybe looking to actually just end. Potentially, yeah. It is just Burpee alive, he doesn't have ult. Yeah, it's going to be a tough defense.
Yeah. I don't think this is going to be a defense. I think it's over, really. He doesn't have ult, so there's only so much he can do.
Yeah, that's
and there's an nemesis ult.
As well. Burpee getting lower and lower. Blood and Mitch has to back off. But yeah, this is this unfortunate game for PTP. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Well,
It was one more time.
that second game was actually really fun because that was so much closer, and
Yeah, for sure.
Burpee played outstanding that game. Really, really good on Cthulhu. Zoned off. Yeah.
Everyone.
Endless space when he had ult up. So that was really, really good. Right, that's the end game stats. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Apologies that my spectating is a bit shit. It is my first cast, so yeah. But hope everybody enjoyed, and thank you for watching. In a bit.